My friends, welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. I hope you all are doing well. What I have here is the Eureka Timberline 2-person tent. This is a waterproof test episode. In this episode, we are going to find out whether or not this tent is waterproof. That's a big question for me, especially when it comes to like the information that Eureka states about this tent. Even they are confused about it. The company states different information about the waterproof rating on this tent in different locations. For an example, on the box for this tent, it states that it features a 1000 millimeter hydrostatic head rating. On their website, they state it has an 800 millimeter hydrostatic head rating. Ultimately, 800, 1000, it's not that big of a difference. Both are very, very low. On average, with most tents today, you're looking at a waterproof rating of at least 1200 to 1500, 1500 being the standard and up. So 800, 1000, that's definitely on the low side. Generally, that's what you would find with like a 2-season tent. They have a partial fly just like this, and more than anything, they're designed for like morning dew, fog, and stuff like that, not rain. Eureka states this is a 3-season tent. They claim that it is waterproof, and it should be mentioned that this sells for a premium price. This is $220. And it features a very inexpensive polyester material. Generally, with tents that feature this material, they cost around $100. But this is $220. So for that price, it would be ridiculous for this tent not to be waterproof. As I mentioned in the preview, if you haven't watched that, make sure to check it out. This is a tent that features a design that's been around for like 40 years. Now, of course, it has changed. It's using modern materials, but the A-frame design with the partial fly, Eureka's been selling these tents for very, very long time. And if you go online, if you read about these, they're loved. People love them. If you go on YouTube to watch videos about them, you're not going to find much. There's a handful of videos from maybe like 7 years ago. That's about it. I don't believe I saw any rain testing, waterproof testing with these tents. Ultimately, I have no idea how this is going to go. I can't wait to see. There are 2 main areas that I'm worried about: the front door and the back of the tent. Both of these areas are somewhat exposed to the elements. If the rain is just coming down, I think you're going to be okay. But if it gets breezy, if it's a thunderstorm, the rain is being driven either direction, you could potentially have an issue. For this test, I went ahead and I zipped up the front and also the back, and we will see how well this tent performs. We will see together whether or not this tent leaks. Right now, I am surrounded by thunderstorms, dark clouds, building thunderheads over here. There's a good possibility for some good rain. So everyone, let's kick back. Let's see how this tent performs. Make sure to comment down below and share your thoughts. Do you think it's going to leak? Let's find out together. With this tent, one area that I'm concerned about is this front door. You can see that there's a flap over the zipper at the bottom, but there's not a flap here on the side. The side is wet, not soaked, but it's wet. Once it stops raining, we'll check it out and see if water has made its way inside of the tent. This is the other area of concern. And again, it's because this side doesn't feature a full fly. All right, everybody, so it's been a few hours since I talked to you last, and it has continued to rain. This has been a good test for this tent. The rain is almost done. It's slacked off enough for us to check on the tent. Come on, folks. Let's check on it. Let's see if it leaked. Everyone, there has been no leaking. The tent is dry. It's dry here at the door, it's dry at the backside. The tent has done a good job with a fairly good rain event. Of course, everyone, this is just one test. I need to get this out in other rain events and continue testing. Also, I need to test this as far as condensation, moisture control, and so on. A big question for this tent is how good is the airflow in a rain event with the doors partially open? There's no mesh on the side of this tent. It's only at the front, only at the back. Is that enough? With the rain coming to an end, I might as well say goodbye for now. Thank you very much for joining me for this episode, for this test. Normally, I do a test night episode, but in this case, the rain was coming in today, not tonight. So this is a test day episode, I guess. Ultimately, the Timberline 2 tent did a great job, 100% waterproof in this test. Now it's time to move on to other testing. That will be coming up in the future. Make sure to comment down below and share your thoughts. Did you think it was going to leak? Also, if you have any experiences with this tent, make sure to share those with the community. Again, everyone, this tent's been around for like 40 years. Now, of course, it's changed some, but 40 years is a long time. That's impressive. I'm done for now, everyone. Take care, be well, strength and honor.